wherever you are, we are here.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to game number 19 out of 64 from the 2018 FIFA World Cup.
Portugal against Morroco.
This is the opening match in Group B of second round of fixtures. This game is a must-win for Portugal. Portugal lost in the first game to Spain 4-0, while Morocco got a victory from coming from behind to win versus Iran 3-1. Portugal must win this game or they pretty much will be eliminated. Pretty much. If they did not win this game, they would still have the slimmest of hopes, hoping that Spain loses game 20, hoping that they would beat Iran in the third game, and hoping that Spain would beat hoping that Morocco would beat Spain in the third fixture, and hoping that Iran beats Spain in the second fixture. That's if they lose. If they tie, they would have to win the third game by a lot of goals and hope that Morocco loses to Spain by a lot of goals or just lose. But if they win, then all they need to do is win the third game and they're pretty much in. That's the story in Group B. This is game 19 out of 64.
There's the whistle, and here we go.
Portugal in their red, Morocco in their road, like
where to from here?
It's like an aqua green.
Forward it goes, and it's Andre Silva. Looks to clip it forward. Gets it back. Oh, that is lovely footwork. Danilo Pereira. He's gone for it. Cristiano Ronaldo. Pepe. Defenders on the back foot. It's a promising ball. Going through. Turns and goes. He'll have it in.
Sorry for the camera angle.
For the right to play in the early stages.
I'm doing this with a cell phone.
Gomez tries to stroke it through. Puts in a cross. Up for the header!
So far in this World Cup, of course, there has been 18 games played. Everybody played one game at least.
Are doing all the attacking, and they've played some good
everybody from Group
today.
A already played 2 games, so everybody from Group A is only awaiting now the final round of fixtures, of group fixtures.
Gomez.
And the story in Group A is as follows. Uruguay is with 6 points. They won both of their matches. They beat Egypt in the opening match, 1-0. They beat Saudi Arabia 5-2 in their second match, which puts them at 6 points with a goal differential of +4 and in the driver's seat to get to the knockout stage. Believe it or not, they can still be eliminated. They would have to lose the last game, and Russia would have to win their last game, but it would have to be like, they would have to lose their last game by a lot of goals.
Now the pass.
And I really don't see that happening the way they beat up on Egypt and Saudi Arabia in the first 2 games. I do not see them losing to Russia by a lot of goals.
Spreads it wide.
Russia would have to win.
He's good for it.
Oh my God! Morocco goes up 1-0.
Rui Patricio did well the
A loss for Portugal here is devastating. Pretty much eliminates them. Pretty much almost eliminates them. And depending on the result from Spain, like if Spain beats Iran in game 20 and the result of this game stays this way, then Portugal is eliminated for sure. Like, no doubt. A tie gives them slim hope. losing to Spain 4-0 really hurt them, because a tie would have gave them some kind of better hope. But a tie still puts Morocco like
it's so often the case with goal scorers,
millions of miles ahead,
and all of a sudden,
differential.
Bang.
Dashing forward at pace, and the weighted pass. That is terrific skill. Gomez. William Carvalho. Renato Sanchez. And it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Great strength, too strong for his opponent. Keeper goes long. Oh, well intercepted, really alert to the danger. Hoists it high. Looks to play him in, but a minor communications breakdown.
Portugal is losing, folks. Losing.
Cristiano Ronaldo. Al Ahmadi. Portugal are training here with the first half almost done. Pepe does well there, alert. William Carvalho. Gomez. Pepe. And it's Andre Silva. Renato Sanchez. Aimed low and direct. Ronaldo pushes it out wide. Time to deliver. Shapes the shoots. That's a half-decent try.
Yeah, he may have snatched it down a bit, even though it was quite close.
It is a poor kick by the keeper. Been intercepted.
2016 Euro champions.
Hits one! Cristiano Ronaldo! A class apart! Out on his own! Portugal are level!
Portugal tied the game right before the half. That is very crucial. Very crucial indeed. They need to win this game or they pretty much will not advance to the knockout stage. And that's their first goal of the World Cup. They're showing the replay once again. If they do not win this game, they pretty much will not advance. They'll have to hope that Iran beats Spain in the third game, in the second game.
That has certainly... And the half-time whistle goes. Genuinely interesting game here. Very, very watchable. 2 goals, 1 each. So we reach the halfway point.
Well, for us neutrals, this is fantastic. If you're a fan from either side, it's unpleasant. And as for the managers, check your heart rate.
Portugal head into the dressing room after a half in which we've seen 2 goals, 1 each. And the game right on edge. If you're just back from your break, you've missed very little of the resumption of the second half.
Portugal playing well with lots of opportunities and plenty positives to take from the first half, despite this scoreline. Converting chances would make a world of difference for them.
Tries a through ball.
Oh my God.
Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Well, you can't ask for much more than that. A difficult moment he simply had to deal with.
Renato Sanchez. Danilo Pereira. Renato Sanchez. Gomez. Pepe.
In this World Cup so far,
And it's Andre Silva.
as I said, Group A
Real chance
has
to break.
Egypt.
Forward it goes. Going for goal.
I mean, sorry, Uruguay with 6 points, currently in first place. Goal differential +4. Egypt in second place with 3 points with a differential of +2. Russia in third place with 3 points with a differential of +1.
And he's whipped it in low. Oh no, it's an own goal!
Portugal goes up on an own goal. That is the second time that Morocco suffers an own goal in this World Cup. They suffered an own goal versus Iran in the opening match when Iran went up 1-0. And now Morocco goes up 1-0 in this game, and now they go behind from an own goal once again. They go behind for the second time this World Cup from an own goal. Can they come back like they did in the last game from an own goal situation? This is a very good result for Portugal. Portugal must win this game. They must win, or they're pretty much out.
Look, often chances are hard to come by in these games, so just one mistake could be all it takes.
But even with this result, Portugal is still in third place in the group. Morocco still would be in second place due to goal differential with this result.
Hits one! A great save, real class.
Well, that was high-class goalkeeping there to back up his high-class wage.
With this result, Portugal can tie the third game in advance, but then they would have to depend on what happens between Spain and Morocco. Because if Spain-Morocco ties as well, then Morocco advances due to goal differential. But then they would have to hope that Spain beat Morocco in game 3.
Get it clear.
That's a pretty easy wish. But then again, you never know. Look at the way Morocco's playing.
Dinks one in.
They look like the comeback kids.
Now, and to be honest,
Came back
Peter,
versus,
this is what's required.
Now, this isn't the time to talk about risks
Came
now,
back
Jim, is it?
versus
They just
Iran.
have to hurl everything
Went
at it
up
and hope for a
versus
break.
Portugal, and now they went down.
Well, there's no two ways about it. This is what they have to do.
Al Ahmadi plays it forward. Tries to get it forward.
A tie
quickly.
here would be devastating.
Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free
A
kick.
tie would
Well,
mean
they're struggling
that
to cope
Portugal
with
has to win the
pacey
last
dribble
game
because they've not been out of
and
this
hope
team.
that
I think
Spain
collective pressure
wins
needs
by
to
a lot
be
of goals
better
and
all
themselves
round.
by a lot of goals to make up a goal
Well, that
differential.
looks like a final warning. Still no card.
That's the story of Group A. That's the story in Group B so far.
Chooses, can he finish?
In Group C, we did have a surprise
That's
as well.
great defending to cover
We had
for
a
the
surprise.
goalkeeper and just get something
France
in the
only
way.
managed a tie versus Australia in the first game, 0-0.
William Carvalho.
In the second match from Group C, we saw
Played out to the wing. Pepe.
Denmark beat up Peru
Towards the middle.
1-0.
Clears it out of harm's way.
And then in Group D, we
And
saw
here's the chance to
Argentina beat
counter.
Iceland 2-0. Croatia beating Nigeria 1-0. In Group E, we saw Brazil have an easy win versus Switzerland 3-0
Balls
and
come
shut them
loose
down
and the chase is
defensively.
on.
Morocco are actually displaying tremendous fighting
Switzerland
spirit.
did not
There's a real belief
have
that they can still
too
have a
many
say.
shots on goal.
Goes for goal. And the balls come loose.
Portugal are clearly looking to kill this game off. It's keeping the ball away from the other end too.
In game number 10, we saw an exciting
Ahmadi.
game between Costa Rica and Serbia, where Serbia won 4-3. But not before they went up
Morocco are
3-0
definitely not going down without a scrap.
and held
Their
on to
attitude
win
just can't be
4-3.
faulted.
Andre Silva. This could fall anywhere. And the finish. And that's been levered clear. Looking for a decent ball in. In again. And the header. Should have put that one away.
He
Portugal
got too ahead of himself
with
there,
a lot of
thinking
chances
how he
to
could
go up
have made things
3-1.
safe.
Could not
It so
muster.
nearly came off for him. Well, Peter, I think it's fairly obvious. He's one of the biggest influences out there.
Morocco desperately need a goal, and this could well be their last chance.
Look, with time running out, they have to get the ball in the penalty box, and if it means a long punt, then so be it. They've got to give themselves a chance.
Up he gets! Good stop, that wasn't easy.
Well, as Tesco...
And that's how this one ends. Portugal wins.
His whistle. Portugal did it
I'd
the
have to
hard
say
way.
they win by luck.
Testament to their
That
great
own
powers
goal.
of recovery. They have defied the odds.
But then again, you need later luck
They've done
once
what
in a
they
while.
needed to here. They have bounced
Portugal
back from
wins the
defeat on
match
day
2-1, keeps
It's a win that
themselves
keeps them
alive
bang in contention.
for
Can you summarise what we've seen
advancement.
today then, Jim?
But after the standings right now, they still are in third place. Their goal differential is a -3, while Morocco's is a +1 at the moment. So have a good one. Take care. Have a good Wednesday. See you all next time on video number 20, Spain versus Iran. This game, this result keeps Portugal alive to advance. Morocco is still very much alive as well, but now they have a daunting task to play Spain in the third match. See you all next time for Spain versus Iran.